everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today we'll be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of April 2023. As you know, dear Capricorn, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the World clarified by the Six of Wands. In the challenging position, we have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. In the present position, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we have Temperance clarified by the Knight of Swords. So let's get right into this spread. In the past position, we do have the World, which is a card of completion. It is a card of accomplishing something that truly mattered a lot to you. And on top of that, you also have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card in the clarifying position. So definitely you have come a really long way, dear Capricorn. You should be proud of yourself because many people are proud of you. You are an example to others. You have helped others so much that you don't even realize. So definitely the divine sees all your hard work and recognizes how special you are and how unique you are as well, and reminds you as well that you can repeat the same success and victory and accomplish something that also means, you know, a lot to you. That's something that's very near and dear to your heart. You are on the right path, and you are going to get the results that you will be really, really surprised by. Now, the month of April is going to bring you a few challenges, specifically because you have the Ten of Cups in the challenging position, which is telling me that maybe you're too focused on achieving, you know. You understand that, you know, structure and discipline and staying committed to the task at hand is very important. And so, it is important for you to accomplish. It is important for you to have your victories, but it is also important to step back and remember that sometimes we get into kind of in our own way, if you will. It's important to go with the flow to a certain degree, because you don't want to create too much resistance with the universe. Remember, energy flows and ebbs, and so it's important to have a very kind of flexible nature in order to be able to work with energy really, really well. When you're too focused on something, when you are too concentrated, too kind of like obsessed almost with making something come to reality and creating that, sometimes you create resistance, and the universe, throws a delay, and some sort of an obstacle in your way in order to make you grow and appreciate everything. Not to say that you don't, but sometimes when, the harder you try, the less you accomplish. That is what I'm ultimately trying to say. You also have the Hierophant in the clarifying position, which tells me that the way you see happiness or a happy family or an accomplishment is based on the traditions that have come from previous generations. So, the divine here is saying you're not supposed to live like your mom, your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-great-great-great-grandma. You know what I'm trying to say? You're supposed to change it up. You're supposed to be the generation that does it your own way. So you're supposed to know and acknowledge and appreciate the traditions that have, carried your family throughout centuries. But at this juncture, at this time, you're supposed to create your own. You're not supposed to kind of listen to the old ways of doing things. You're supposed to come up with the new ways of doing things, which can be a little bit difficult because we are creatures of habit. We like our habits. We don't like changing our routine. We don't like changing our habits. But sometimes, if you can just ultimately white knuckle through that difficult period of changing a habit, that you can come out on the other side and actually level up in many different ways, that will help you move forward towards your goals and your achievements as well. So it's important to remember to appreciate the old ways, but also start doing something, your way, a new way, if you will, and that is going to help you move forward quite nicely. Now, in the present position, you do have the Ace of Cups, which is great because you're going to be experiencing in the month of April some emotional fulfillment that's going to make your energetic vibration higher. It's going to make you feel like you are on the right path, like things are falling in place, like you're feeling whole, like your higher self and your shadow self are, getting along. If they're not super integrated, at least they're getting along. And so that makes things easier as you are moving throughout your life in many different situations. You want to be open to new emotional experiences. You want to remember to say yes when someone invites you or offers you or suggests that something should be done or what have you. Just try and be open-minded. Try and go with the flow. Try and say yes rather than no, rather than, well, maybe, I don't know, I gotta check, I gotta see what my schedule is like. Try and say yes. Try and be kind of spontaneous and surprising almost to yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made in the past. Forgive yourself for sometimes you think that you said the wrong thing or you did the wrong thing. Forgive yourself because we are very hard on ourselves. We think we do everything wrong, and you'll be surprised to find out how much you actually get right. And Capricorn, you get right a lot. Make sure to follow your intuition. Don't ignore and disregard that intuitive gut feeling as it comes through. You do have some possibilities and opportunities coming your way because you have the Three of Wands in the clarifying position, which is giving you a reason to look ahead. I mean, there's some opportunities coming your way, so make sure you are open-minded enough to accept them. In the future outcome position, we do have the Temperance card, which is warning you to proceed forward cautiously. Things are going well towards the end of April. You have absolutely no reason to worry, but at the same time, you want to be patient, you want to be cautious, you want to try things. And you want to stick with the middle path, you want to see and try before you actually commit to something long term. You also want to make sure you engage in compromise and negotiation if you are able to, because that will be the better way for you to resolve any kind of obstacles that may pop up as the month progresses. You do have a call to action, though, because you have the Knight of Swords in the clarifying position, and he is all about acting. However, the Temperance is kind of putting a little bit of a break on the action that Knight of Swords brings. So make sure that you are proceeding forward cautiously and patiently and kind of testing things out so that you can be totally sure something is right for you, or a relationship relationship is right for you. You want to really pay attention to the details. You want to really kind of understand what it is that you are being offered. Now, let's see what we can clarify with a mystical wisdom card that I pulled earlier today, and we have sensuality. Express your sensuality. So sensuality definitely means being comfortable with yourself. It means that you have like a heightened sense of awareness, and that you're wanting to experiment in life. You want to make discoveries, with your mind, with your spirit, and with your body by fulfilling desires, and kind of connecting with people that bring out the sensual side out of you. You want to make sure that you follow your passion and something that kind of makes you feel excited to enjoy life, to live life. So don't disregard the passionate side of things in your life. Make sure that you satisfy at least one passion. If you enjoy traveling, go traveling. If you enjoy trying a new restaurant, go try a new restaurant. If you enjoy, skydiving, go jump out of a plane. Make sure that you follow your passion. Go see a new movie that comes out. Go see some sort of a concert, some sort of a show. Make sure that passionate side is satisfied because it feeds your spirit. And when you feed your spirit, you're able to feel, much more whole, much more aware, much more connected with this 3D Earth experience that you are going through right now. But let's see what we can clarify with an angel and ancestral oracle card. And we have Elder. Move beyond your ancestral patterns. That's very poignant because you have the Hierophant in the clarifying position as an obstacle. So definitely let go of ancestral patterns. Maybe you grew up thinking that you have to continue doing something that, your parents taught you, your grandparents taught you, but you are allowed to break those patterns, You are allowed to create something on your own. Don't allow ancestors to keep you in jail. Remember that ancestors are supposed to give you the knowledge, the skills, the experience, so that you can create your own path. You are allowed to not repeat what you already know. You're supposed to go out there and do something new, something that your ancestors would know nothing about. You're supposed to stop using the previous knowledge and go collect your own knowledge, which will require you making some mistakes. And so you have to be comfortable with that. Again, it's working with energy. Energy is there to help you create. So make sure that you fully take advantage of the month of April, especially because you have that spiritual download with the Ace of Cups coming in April. You're going to be feeling and realizing a lot of different things, and pay attention to your dreams because that is messages from your subconscious. So definitely there is a lot coming in, and remember, you are protected. The Temperance is also an angel of protection. You are safe. You are protected. You are carefully being nudged and guided and communicated with. So make sure to pay attention to the synchronicities. Make sure to pay attention to the things that are happening around you. The more aware you become, the easier it is to work with energy. So that is the trick, if you will. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to visit me on Instagram. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much.